forest of whispers. There you will find the tree of truth. Only then can your soul find rest. Then speak only truth from now on, no matter how much it hurts. The first time Adesewa told a lie, something strange happened. She felt a sharp pain in her stomach, and before anyone could ask what was wrong, she bounced down in tears. To everyone's shock, a shiny coin fell out from her mouth. Her mother thought she had swallowed money by mistake. But the next day, when Adesewa lied again, another coin dropped from her lips. That was when they realized Adesewa has been cursed. From then on, every time she spoke a false word, she would cough up coins. Some villagers kept their distance, calling her a witch. Others whispered that she had been chosen by the gods to punish liars. But no one, not the elders, not the herbalists, could explain why her lies turned into treasure. As Adesewa grew, so did the burden of her strange gift. In the middle of the old village called Umayo, surrounded by hills and quiet trees, a baby was born on a strange day when the sun and the moon were both in the sky. The villagers came together, whispering about signs and special blessings. This child carries the spirit of truth, declared the village seer. Her name was Adesewa. Her eyes sparkled like morning dew, and her voice floated like birdsong. But it didn't take long for the villagers to see that she was not like the other children. At 16, while playing near the stream, she accidentally broke her mother's favorite water pot. Scared of being scolded, she ran home and said, "Mama, it was a goat." The animal kicked the pot and ran. At that moment, her stomach twisted. She bent forward and spat out a glowing cowrie shell. Everyone screamed. "Is this dark magic?" they murmured. From that day forward, each lie Adesewa told became a cowrie. Sometimes just one, sometimes a handful, depending on how big the lie was. Some feared her, others saw opportunity. Traders and chiefs came with gifts, urging her to lie for them just to collect the magical cowries. "Say something untrue about the rain, and I'll give you this gold bracelet," one merchant whispered. Tempted by the promises, Adesewa began lying more often. The more she lied, the more cowries she produced. Soon, her family became the wealthiest in Umayyad. But something else was happening. Her skin grew pale. Her once bright eyes became dull. Her voice cracked and lost its sweetness. On the night of the harvest dance, an old woman in a blue wrapper approached her. "Child," the woman said gently, "riches made of lies will one day crumble." She handed Adesewa a small mirror. When Adesewa looked inside, she didn't see herself. Instead, she saw a worn-out woman surrounded by ash-covered cowries. Frightened, she asked, "What should I do?" "Go to the forest of whispered," the old woman replied. "Here you find the tree of truth. Only then can your soul find rest." With courage in her heart, Adesewa entered the forest of whispers. The trees whispered secrets, and the wind carried forgotten voices. After wandering for days, she came upon a glowing tree with silver leaves and golden roots. "Why are you here?" the tree asked in a voice like thunder and breeze. "I want this curse to end," she replied. "Then speak only truth from now on," the tree said, "no matter how much it hurts." Adesewa returned home and did just that. She stood before the village and told every lie she had ever spoken. Each time she told the truth, a cowrie floated from her mouth and disappeared in a flash of light. Some villagers were happy, others wept, but as she continued, color returned to her face. Her voice grew strong again, her eyes shone brighter than before. Umayo began to change. People began choosing honesty over silver. Truth became more valued than wealth. But not everyone welcomed the change. On the edge of the village lived Ichiemadu, a trickster who sold fake charms and lied to survive. He saw Adesewa's truth as dangerous to his craft. One market morning, he approached her. "You speak truth like it's always sweet," he said. "But what if truth causes pain?" "Sometimes lies protect. Adesewa replied softly, "If truth causes wounds, it means those wounds were always there, hiding in the dark." Ichiemadu smiled slyly. "Let us test this truth of yours," he said. He beat the talking drum and summoned the entire village to the great Irokuchu. "I challenge Adesewa," he announced. "Answer 3 questions correctly. If your truth causes pain or shame, you must leave Umayo forever." The crowd gasped. The village chief asked, "Do you accept?" Adesewa nodded. "I will speak truth, even if it burns my skin." "Okay, let's have it." First question: who stole the chill's missing ram 5 years ago? Adesewa hesitated. "The ram had been taken by the chief's own brother," she said. "It was Uncle Adebayo. I saw him take it to the night market." Gasps filled the air. Uncle Adebayo hung his head. He did not deny it. Second question: has your mother ever lied to the village? Adesewa looked down. Years ago, her mother had lied to get food from the elders when they were starving. She once said my father was dead, just to feed us, but he was only missing. Tears rolled down Mama's cheeks. She walked to her daughter and embraced her. "You have courage, my child." Final question: who here deserves to be punished for secret wrongs? The crowd grew silent. Adesewa looked at every face and replied, "All of us. Everyone, we've all hidden truths. We've all have told lies, by words or by silence. But truth isn't for punishment, it's for healing." A deep silence followed. Then slowly heads bowed. From that day forward, things changed in Umaru. People began confessing. The man who faked snake medicine admitted he didn't know herbs. The food seller lowered her prices. Even Ichiemadu kept quiet. Later, he came to Adesewa and said, "You won, not with fire, but with light." She smiled. Truth stands even when it's alone. That night, Adesewa dreamt of the tree of truth. "You have done well," the tree whispered. "The curse is gone. You now chose truth, fuel." She awoke with peace in her heart. No pain, no fear. She became a traveler and a storyteller, moving from village to village, helping people heal with truth. Children followed her singing, "Adesewa, child of grace, brought truth to every place. From cowries and pain she broke free. Now she speaks truth for all to see." Years passed. Adesewa became a wise woman. She built a small school under the Iroko tree, where she once faced her challenge. There, children learned numbers, letters, and most importantly, honesty. Before her final days, she buried a cow beneath the tree. A small girl asked, "Why, Mama Adesewa?" She smiled and said, "So the earth remembers that truth, even when buried, will always rise again." As the wind carried her last breaths, it also carried her final words. Lies may glitter, but truth will forever shine. Years after Adesewa buried the final cowrie beneath the great Iroko tree, strange things began to happen. Each year, on the same day the cowrie was buried, the tree would shimmer faintly under the moonlight, and the air around it would hum with quiet wisdom. Children would sit beneath the tree, and the leaves would rustle, whispering stories only they could hear. Mama, why does this tree talk when we sit under it? Little Yawande asked. Her mother replied, because it remembers a girl who chose truth even when it hurts. On her 97th birthday, Adesewa, now frail but still radiant, asked her followers to take her to the great tree of truth one last time. She was led on a mat beneath the tree, surrounded by children, parents, and elders from many villages. The wind was still, the moon, full and golden, watched from above. She spoke gently. I was once a girl caused to vomit coins whenever I lied, but it wasn't a curse. It was a reminder, a gift in disguise, and you, each of you, carry the same gift. The children leaned in. What gift? A boy asked. She smiled weakly. The gift of choice. To tell the truth, even when it's hard. That is the greatest power of all. As the wind picked up the leaves of the tree danced, Adesewa closed her eyes and never opened them again. They buried her beside the tree, placing a single cowrie shell in her hand. From that day, the tree of truth became a sacred place. People from all over the region came to sit beneath it, to confess, to heal, to tell the truth they had buried deep inside. Children would whisper in the bark of the tree and swear they had laughter, or a soft voice say, "Speak your truth, child." Some say on moonlight nights, a gentle figure in white with golden eyes walked around the tree, blessing those who came with clean hearts. They say it's Adesewa, stay guarding the truth, stay guarding the word. And so the story of the girl who vomited coins every time she lied became a lesson, not just for Umayo, but for the entire village, the town and city beyond. For in every corner of the world, someone hides the truth and someone fears to speak it, and in every heart lies a seed that can bloom into courage, if only watered with honesty. And if ever you find yourself near an old tree that seems to whisper your name, sit, listen. You may hear a soft voice say, "Speak it now. Tell your truth. Let the lies fall like coins, and let your soul rise free." This story teaches us that truth is not always comfortable, but it is always cleansing. It may break things at first, always build something stronger in the end. In a world where lies can sometimes seem easier than the truth, Adesua's story reminds us that truth has a deep power than gold and brighter than cowries. She began cursed, splitting coins for every lie, but over time she learned that honesty doesn't just free the tongue, it heals the soul. Her lies brought wealth but gained her life. It was only through courage, confession, and truth-telling that she was really set free. Remember, a lie might bring temporary comfort, but the truth brings eternal trust. And when we speak the truth, we don't just free ourselves, we help the world breathe a little easier. Thank you so much for watching this story to the very end. If this story touched your heart, made you think, or reminded you of the power of truth, please like, leave a comment, and most importantly, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. What parts of Adesua's journey moved you the most? Tell us in the comments. And if you love deep emotional African stories like this one, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another tale that warms your heart or opens your eyes. We have many powerful stories coming your way, from love to loss to legends, and every single one carries a message that matters. Thank you.